Welcome back, you guys. This is Nina. Like, share, and subscribe. Please hit that notification bell so you know when I drop my next video. Now, I'm about to get into another story that virally trended over the weekend and is still trending now. Nicole, Linton, an ICU nurse from Texas, has recently been indicted for taking the life of 6 people. This story is just another one of the lowest stories I've ever had to report. I cannot believe how bad things are getting right now. I am going to let you guys watch this video. Warning for triggering commentary slash video. I'm going to play this and just come back with my comments, you guys.
2 of the people killed have now been identified. Let's go to CBS 2's Lauren Posen. She's live at the crash site with new details. Such a heartbreaking story, Lauren.
Chris, it really is. And you know, this is a really busy intersection, but there's a somber feeling in the air right now. Now, the intersection, it's now a 4-way stop because damage was done to the traffic lights from the crash, and public work crews are here right now trying to get those fixed. And over here, I want to show you, this is one of the many memorials that people have been coming by all morning to pay their respects to the victims.
This is a catastrophic situation that's taking place in our community, and I cried all night.
6 candles for the 6 victims. Pastor Eddie Jones lit them one by one for the people who died in Thursday's horrific crash in Windsor Hills.
The moment I heard, I'm like, this is, even though we don't know them personally, we're still all family.
We want to warn you, some of the pictures and video of the crash may be hard to watch. About 10 seconds after the light turned green on Slauson, the driver of this Mercedes-Benz speeds through her red light on La Brea. Car parts fly in the air, flames shoot to the sky. 23-year-old Ash Ray Ryan, her infant and unborn baby were among those who died. On Facebook, Ryan's cousin, Tanja Woods, wrote when she heard about the crash, she was praying it wasn't her. She goes on to say how much Woods will be missed, how she was always so sweet to her, and how unfair this is. At the crash site, you can still see the damage. The traffic signal is charred from the flames. Next to it, more candles and flowers for the victims. Kara Bilkinson lives down the street and stopped by to add to the growing memorial. She says she feels for all the victims, including the driver.
I have no doubt she didn't mean to do that, and she's gonna suffer from that the rest of her life.
And that driver earlier today, prosecutors charged with vehicular manslaughter with gross negligence. That is a felony. Currently, that driver is still at UCLA Medical Center getting treatment for serious injuries. But as soon as she is cleared to be released, officers will take her to jail to be booked. Hospital officials also tell me that the 8 people hurt, 7 of them are back home today. Reporting live in Windsor Hills, Lauren Posen, CBS 2 News.
Alright, you guys, I'm about to come back with my commentary again. This is a very triggering story, so trigger warning, and also trigger warning for my commentary, because this is not going to be pretty. So obviously you have a well-educated, strong-minded person that went through all these years of college and training, etc., that became an ICU nurse, and now she is a traveling nurse traveling between California and Texas, apparently, and she is being held on a $9 million bond after she got into this tragic accident, which was, of course, all of her fault. Now, according to what I have been researching, and I definitely wanted to research this because details were trickling out little by little on the line this weekend. So apparently she was at a bar drinking, and I don't know if her boyfriend was actually at the bar with her or if he was, like, I don't know, in Texas or somewhere else, but apparently she had a few drinks at a bar and she was arguing with her boyfriend. Again, I do not know if this was on the phone or if they were arguing and then they left the bar separately. I do not know. However, I will say this. Due to the outcome of decisions she made during this argument with her boyfriend. She chose to hit the accelerator going close to or a little over 100 miles per hour in a busy intersection that was a 35-mile-per-hour zone. There were several dozen cars going in and out of this very busy intersection in California, and she literally seemed to have hit the pedal. Not even, and it didn't even look like she braked, she just hit the pedal. Went through this intersection and unfortunately took the lives of several people, an unborn baby, an infant, a mother that was, pregnant with the baby, her baby's father, and someone else, as well as two other people or two or three other people that has yet to be publicly identified. So I'm going to say this. To throw away your entire career over a man that literally, probably was in shock for maybe an hour before he chose to, I'm going to definitely say, run off with the other woman that I'm going to say probably caused the argument. Okay? I am more than certain, in my opinion, just being a woman, that this had to do with another woman. You're going to throw away your entire career, your livelihood, because you cannot control yourself, dealing with probably a piece of scum that's probably out laying in bed with the woman that he's more than likely with, cheating on you for. And I'm definitely saying this now because honestly, you guys, it don't take much to understand or go to the red flags in a situation where you feel like you with somebody, you cute, you got this, that, and the other. He gonna stay with you and do all this, that, and the other. I'm telling y'all, ain't no way this woman is gonna sit up here and snap the way she did, hitting that gas pedal, already got drinks in her in the middle of the day, to sit up here and do this for no silly BS. And the sad thing is, again, the same man that she probably felt like, oh my God, this is the worst thing ever in my life. I can't believe he did this to me. My life is over. I put so much into this man. He is probably literally sitting up there with a new woman right now as you sit in jail. And you more than likely going to be sitting in jail for the rest of your life. I am sickened by this story. I am hurt. I am sending prayers out to everybody, every single person that unfortunately, tragically got involved in this unbelievable accident. And I'm going to say to Nicole Linton, to let a man take you to that place where you feel like you have to do all this extremeness to either get his attention or get your feelings out, or you felt like you did so much for him and he couldn't do very much for you. Look where you sitting at. He ain't sitting up there in that prison, in that jail. You sitting in there. And best believe your licenses will be revoked literally at the earliest convenience. You will have nothing. The same way that the families that have to try to pick up them pieces from that accident will have nothing. Okay? Ladies, I'm going to say this, and I keep saying this. If you have to sit up here and you have to fight a man to be with you after you got all this money and degrees and certificates, Please walk away from these situations. More than likely, that man she was arguing with is probably sitting up there with another woman. I said it. Like, share, and subscribe. Share your commentary. Till next time, guys. Bye. Be safe. Prayers to that family. All of those families.